All right, boopers. You're on the radiant heater that they left outside. Oh, there's another thing I have to open here. All right, let's do this thing first, and you can sit in the heater. I thought of this new thing, by the way. I brought this cardboard box. What's this from? It's from Anchor. This is from that weird promotional thing that I unboxed. I had the glass milk bottles. I had 10 of them in there to bring into the store. And when I dropped off the 10 milk bottles, I was like, well, what am I doing with this box? They didn't take garbage, so I had to keep the box. So I filled all my groceries into that box that perfectly fit into one of those short carts, like the handicap old people carts. And I took the food out of it and I put it back in the cart and they filled it back up and I carried it in one thing. That's how I'm gonna do my groceries from now on. Like an old person, a crazy old person. Anyway, this should be the other one. Yes, it is. So this will be the second time you're watching me unbox this. And only Zeos can provide valuable insight. Like take cardboard boxing. Actually, I took cardboard boxes and the cooler bags with me. I had to have no bags except for the ones for the vegetables, fruits and vegetables, because I don't remember where I have the netted bags that were specifically purchased for fruits and vegetables. I'm finally ready to fully have my gender changed. So this is female to female. Even though, so here's the wire that I bought it for, the 4.4 Pentacon to XLR, male. And even though that's a male, the female goes inside the male. It's very kinky. Anyway, so now I have this. So now this exists because you can't find this wire. If you can find this wire, you probably can't link it in the comments, but you could literally, if it's on Amazon or something, just give me the entire title and I'll look for it. But now this can be used for the IFI Zen can on the input side, because that will now fit inside a DAC. So that's what I want. I can now balance input the IFI Zen can. That took so fucking long. So fucking long. Booyah. Look at the size of that barcode. Holy shit. Team lift my asshole. This thing weighs nothing. What does that mean? Don't actually team lift my asshole. I'd pay you for that if you tried. I love cutting those. Can I get a job just cutting these like... Chewbacca has her blood work come back from the vet. And they're like, oh, she's got an infection and a heart murmur. You got a heart murmur, BB? Because you're 15 years old and the doc's like, oh, so I should say scare her with snake things? No, she'll be fine. She'll be okay. She's just old cat. Old cat do old cat things. She might fiddle with that. Younger cat would play with that. Chewbacca's been a lady forever. Look at her. She's like, do I want this? Do you want that? No, fuck off. She's like, nah, fuck off. Yes, her white blood cell count has been elevated since June. It's currently February. So the thing that the antibiotics didn't go full enough course, it didn't, whatever, and it might be a mouth infection because she's got mouth disease, but apparently, like, I don't notice it, and she doesn't have any. They didn't tell me also at the end of the visit, like, oh, by the way, her mouth is, diseased. She doesn't have problems eating or anything. It's a whole bunch of shit. Anyway, I bought a radiant heater. A radiant dish heater. And yes, before you scream out about technology connections, because I was shopping for this for a while, and I know technology connections did a whole video on how heaters are stupid, but the delivery methods, oh my God, there's a hook. It's hooked onto my head. The delivery methods do change enough. Where's Boopers? She'll be in that, and it's not gonna be 6 seconds. She's too far away. If I knew where she was, I could have estimated that properly. Because electric heat is like 100% efficient. Because if you put a watt into it, a watt of heat energy comes out, always. And the most they could ever squeeze out of one is like 1500 watts. Because that's what these circuits allow. But if you get a radiant heat like this, it doesn't actually heat the air, it sends surface warmth. And I bought this to go down in my basement. Because where I'm doing reviews, currently it's nice out. It's like 45 degrees. I was like in a light jacket shopping. It was fantastic. But in the basement, when it's a cold, drafty, fuck you day, do not remove this tag. Sure thing, buddy guy. Sure thing. I'll just keep this big, giant, annoying tag on there forever. Because, you know, someone's going to read about, you know, don't put it in the shower with you because you're cold. Although, this should be the safest one to put in the shower because a regular one with a fan would pull moisture through and this will just radiate heat at you. I don't think I want to put this in the shower. So, cheap feeling. Look at this fucking sticker array. There's so many warning stickers to tell you that you're going to die. And, you know, I appreciate that, but at the same time, you make my stuff look ugly. So let's just remove every safety sticker, you know, on purpose. I'm going to leave this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move this too if I can, because that just makes it look ugly. I'm going to put you on the bottom. There you go. This is a KI Smile Radiant Heater Model S5315, 800 watts. So it's actually only an 800 watt. I did get a smaller one. Number one, my basement is questionable as far as like power right now. We will eventually have more power plugs on there. Nice, soft. Whenever someone was like, oh, I need speaker cable, you used to tell them to get heater cord. Because specifically heater cord is different than normal like power cords. It's slightly higher in gauge, although I'm not sure this is because it's only 800 watts, but it's softer and rubber. I would totally use this as speaker wire. So let's plug it in since it's only 800 watts. And it's oscillating, which I didn't fucking need because I'm just going to use it to point at my back during my reviews. But I picked the one that had the least frills and was only low power. So we're starting to get a nice pile again. It's currently Friday. Super Bowl Sunday's coming up. Garbage with the thing is Tuesday. There'll be more snow on Sunday. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. Okay. We've got... what's on? So apparently that's off, on, and then timer, which is great because I will probably never turn it to just on. I will just turn it to a time. That noise is a little annoying. Okay, and this we have oscillation. How far will it turn? That's one and rotate one, and then there's none, and there's two. Oh, so there's high. And then rotate high. Wow, I was worried about, so it even has low. So wait, where's the box? Or the instructions or something. Wattage, 800 watts. So I'm worried that it might be higher than 800 watts. I don't want it higher than 800. Look how pretty that glows. What color is it coming through on the camera? Because it's obviously bright orange. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's plenty. If that's 800 watts, that's fantastic. Put it on low. Can I reverse the direction? No, it still goes the same direction. This is gonna be great. There was actually a pedestal one that was like $120. It was cheap. It was like 50 bucks, 40 bucks. There was one that was literally this, but on like a pedestal fan. And they just replaced the fan with a heater element. And I'm like, that would be even better. But then I realized I'd be paying like $60 just instead of putting this up on like a bunch of boxes. So I saved the money. It's off currently. Oh, because it's an off. So you have to, there's two offs. That's off and that's off. And you even put this on if this is off. It's still off, even though it's making noise. That's... Is that the oscillation motor going all the time? Because we're on. Now it's on low oscillate. but it's not going. Oh, there's a safety peg that has to be depressed in order to actually turn the element on, which is, you know, easily defeatable. It's kind of lame, actually. But, you know, I'm not going to tell you to defeat the safety catch, but, you know, if it ever stops working, that's why. So now it's back down. See, I don't think that sound is not doing, that sound didn't sound like it was going with the motor, like it wasn't straining, going slower. So what the fuck is that? Maybe it makes noise to remind you it's on. Or maybe it's as part of the timer mechanism. What boopers? Is it time for your medicine? It is. I have to make you eat pills. God, that gets real. See, that's why I bought that instead of because I need to be like this far away, because I'm going to be using headphones at my desk. Like before the review, which takes a half hour, I'm at my desk for an hour plus, touching things, playing with it, different pads. Okay, am I ready to do the review yet? And it's just, ooh. So this will help a great deal. That should ding. I wonder if it doesn't ding off. It's probably just going to shut off. So I'm testing the timer. Wallpaper is available in every description of every review I've done. And always more to come. Oh, baby. Where are you? Yo, slut. That's how you refer to my cat, by the way. Yo, slut. Look at her. Come here, slut. Fresh grass. She does not like fresh grass. She likes the grass to die, and then she eats it all. I'd be amazed if she eats the fresh grass. See, look at her. She's like, this is too alive. Murder this for me. She'll eat that grass when it looks like one of these two things. This is the one she's currently eating, which is about 2 weeks old, and this is about a week old. And as you can see, they're dead as fuck. That's how Chewbacca likes them. Dead as fuck. Anyway, enough of this unboxing. Moving on to something else.